we should talk. Up there, Sandrakk referred to me as a brother. And not like, oh, hey, look, it's another Magnus, but more like...
Like someone from his order.
Exactly.
Complicated subject. One I'm not gonna get into here.
You're not going to explain how Sandrakk is an immortal.
Was.
You're not going to explain how Sandrakk was an immortal.
Thought I made that clear, Initiate. That's something Kirkin will talk to you about when she thinks it's right.
You know, I've gotta tell you, the secrets you guys are keeping from me, they're getting old. Magni caused the wound. Ley lines can, I guess, be absorbed. And oh, yeah, Sandrakk used to be an immortal.
The middle one was thought to be impossible. Magni shouldn't be able to control the fonts like that.
And how would I know that? No one's even told me what a font is, and that's kind of my point. I should just go.
Wait a minute. Listen. About your vision. Of the Shrouded Realm. I wanted you to know something.
Yeah.
The Pentasod. It is alive. All we ever see here, in this world, in our world, is only the physical manifestation of its true form in the Shrouded Realm. In Kalthus, our mystics say this form visits them in dreams in the winter. In other parts of Aveum, prophets, saints, madmen have all claimed to have seen it at one time or another.
So I'm a saint, is what you're saying.
I just wanted you to know that you're not...
And I'm not special? No worries, sir. Kirkin lets me know that all the time.
Can you ever shut up? I'm saying you don't have to feel alone, Jack. I don't want you to feel like you might become a pariah. People...
Careful. You could end up being nice to me for the first time ever.
You're impossible.
No, I mean it. That was really kind of you. Thanks.
All right. I'll meet you back at the Palathon. Sandrakk absorbing a ley line isn't something we're even remotely prepared for. Kirkin will be eager to talk.
I heard you fought the hand alone, Jack. It's good to see you in one piece. The others are waiting for you in the war chamber.
Jack, heard you walked right up into a whole thing.
Take up a position at the table, Initiate. There's a lot to talk about.
Sounds like Zendara filled you in, sir, but I've got about 1,000,000 questions.
Story time, Jack.
And I used to really love story time.
The Shrouded Realm is a world of raw, untempered magic. A magic so formless and wild, it's impossible to master.
Yeah, I think I've been there.
Then the Pentasod came to that world and created the fonts. 5 great anchors that connected the Shrouded Realm to Aveum. The ley lines spread out from these fonts, traveling through both worlds, turning the Shrouded Realm's magic into a resource we could use.
If someone could capture the power of a font, they'd control magic in a way that no Magnus has before.
Like a living ley line tower, capable of drawing magic from the very source, capable of even redirecting it away from other Magni.
Sandrakk has done exactly that. We believe he's in possession of a Thrada Cull, a binding stone, an artifact that can control the fonts.
So that's what I saw the hand pull out of the ruins.
That's right. With it, Sandrakk will eventually be able to block our access to magic completely. Then the Everwar is over.
Over? As in he takes over Lucium?
As in, he takes over everything.
Sir, respectfully and whatever, you're wrong.
Excuse me?
Oh boy.
You said it yourself. Magic is a resource. Just because Sandrakk absorbed a font or whatever doesn't mean his power is endless. It's just that it's probably ginormous. If he found a way to use the Binding Stone, so can we. We can take it back and then...
Make yourself at home.
I bring you good news, sister. Peace is near. Allow me to let you witness it,
A small kindness between friends.
if you would have it.
We were just discussing what the best response would be to your desecration of the fonts.
Had you yet concluded you have none? Let us meet at Nicaea to discuss the terms of your surrender. I hear now you speak for your king. So there should...
Trap!
The boy does not know me. You have my word. The traditions of Aristea will be upheld, without violence. I see a Lucium that genuinely survives this part of history. Can you?
Well, that was horrible. Course of action?
Devin, make sure every last trace of them is really gone. Zendara. I need you to speak to the Watch Commanders.
We're meeting Sandrakk at Nicaea.
We're outgunned, not outfought. Not yet. Jack, let's talk.
Sir? About Nicaea?
Definitely not now, Initiate. The Grand Magnus wants to speak to you.
Right.
Don't.
You good?
With the most dangerous man alive just strolling into the Palathon briefing room. From 1,000 miles away through some spatial overlap warping spell that no one's ever seen before.
I guess you're not.
I'm just saying there's a lot to unpack there.
Okay, I'm gonna go, but...
But don't, well, you know, let all that cloud your judgment when we try and backstab him at Nicaea. There's no word, really, for the...
Yeah, I can't make any promises as far as Sandrakk's concerned. He and I got history.
Are you serious? Kirkan and Sandrakk worked alongside each other for nearly 20 years. That's history. Was it longer? Sandrakk used to plan battle operations in this very room before he went to the other side.
Back to Rasharn's side. But he's Rasharnian. How did all that work?
Long story, but my point is, this room's got more history with... Just don't let your emotions get the better of you. I'm sorry. I really need to get it together. Foreign magics are difficult to scrub out of a breach zone on the best of days.
Is Indara right? We're going to actually walk into Sandrakk's trap.
It's not a trap. Sandrakk fashions himself after the nobility of Aristea. He'll honor the tradition of Nocia as neutral ground.
Sir, I know you don't plan to surrender.
Not even a little bit. We'll take him by surprise, hit him with everything we got, and hope the power of that binding stone of his is found wanting.
Okay, so it's our trap, then.
The Immortals can't let Sandrakk take control of magic, Jack. We have to take our chances.
Speaking of the Immortals and Sandrakk having been an Immortal and you never telling me your fellow Immortal,
I figured this was coming. There's not...
I guess we have more important things to talk about.
We do. If we survive Nocia, we can talk about it again. Now, a few pieces need to fall into place for this ambush to work. I need you to take this to Captain Selko.
A portal stone. Any message to go along with it?
Selko will know what to do. You'll find him in Lordsfell along with a battalion of our soldiers.
Understood. I'll head out now.